We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for a brief public service announcement.
Hey gang, it's me, your executive producer, Nolan Peters. I'm gonna dial back on the tone of the topics here a little bit. Last time we got a touch deep, and I wanted to kind of gear this one back towards a typical kind of talking point we'd normally do here for the PSAs. A haircut. A simple, routine bit of maintenance we all go through semi-regularly. A simple trim to lighten the load up there a little bit, or an extreme style change to shake up how you look on the day-to-day. Or like a look that it wasn't exactly what you were hoping for, but like you're dealing with it and it's okay. Yes, with the exceptions of people with perms and dreadlocks, hair upkeep is a major part of all of our lives. With such a mild difference to your look, you can come off that much more striking to the passerby. And only be mildly inconvenienced when you said to not go as short as you normally do, and then it turns out your barber actually somehow went shorter than the last time. Frankly though, it's not as big a deal I think as people kind of make it out to be. Even a bad haircut is perfect as long as you make the most of it. So what if you can see a lot more of your forehead than you intended? And okay, yeah, your hair doesn't really do that dangle thing, where it kind of lays there the way you wanted it to. But remember it was too long before. This is better. This is better now. Thank you for this. Seriously, you've been great. And I'll catch you next time.
On IUP-TV, this is Witticism Worldwide.
Welcome back to another episode of Witticism Worldwide. I'm your anchor, Ruth Beesbury.
And I'm Candy Apple.
Candy, aren't you just so excited we're filming yet another episode?
I've been here for 20 years and this place is as dingy and boring as it's always been.
I think it looks great.
There could be a rat's nest in here and you'd still think this place looked spotless.
Not sure who ran on your parade.
Let's just get this over with. As most of us know, YouTube has been going censorship crazy, making it impossible for some content creators to make money. Hopefully a step has been taken in the right direction with President Putin, and he gave the heads at YouTube a notice. Putin said, "Quit your censorship or disappear forever." I don't know who at YouTube HQ needs to hear this, but if the president of Russia starts threatening you, you might want to listen.
We've recently discovered that there's been a clown shortage in parts of Northern Ireland, and clowns frantically search for new recruits. Now you might be wondering what makes a good clown. Professional clown Nolene Fries, stage name Silly Tilly, says a clown is someone who's willing to make themselves vulnerable. Not everybody likes to be laughed at, but for somebody who is a clown, your worst nightmare would be not to be laughed at. Silly Tilly, that's some advice everyone should take to heart.
An Alabama man was found sleeping in a press box surrounded by a pile of stolen chicken fingers, candy, and meth. I don't even know how to finish reporting this story. Is this really what it's like living in Alabama? What's happening down there?
Breaking news! Witticism's very own John Phillips is on the scene.
Yeah, guys, this just in, Nolan missing? Where he at, though? Nolan was last seen at Stouffer Hall on Wednesday, but now no one know where he is. He did mention about how he had to go to a wedding, but we at Witticism do not believe this is true. No one has a wedding in September. It's awful wedding conditions and very anti-COVID guidelines. We do not like. So we believe that Nolan was kidnapped. We also thought we found him, but it turns out it was just Michael Cera roaming the streets of Indiana, PA. If anyone has any word of where Nolan went, please contact self-made detective Benjamin Hodel. He played Clue once when he was 10 and is our most qualified guy into finding missing people or knowing that it was Professor Plum in the kitchen with the candlestick. Nolan, if you are out there and you are hearing this, we miss you. Please come back home. If you're the kidnapper, the most we can ransom for you maybe is $50 and a crusty shoe. The shoe, however, is Gucci, so take us seriously because we will find you, unlike how we can't find Nolan right now. Back to you guys.
It's about time you shut up.
What's your deal, Candy? Ever since I met you, you've just been a big meanie pants. Didn't your parents ever teach you a thing about loving your neighbors growing up?
My deal is young hotshots like you come in here trying to take my money, and who says meanie pants? What are you, 5?
Ugh, Candy, how could you? I am not 5. I can't believe you'd speak to a fellow coworker with those words.
You're no coworker of mine.
We'll return after a brief commercial break.
Hey Rockers, in this week on Music Lesson, we're going to be learning the main riff to Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. So you want to start off on the 7th fret on this. Through it. You're gonna play through it? I'm gonna play through it once, and then I'll just end it. I don't know why I keep trying to play it twice.
That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, just do it once.
Nice legs, Daisy Dukes, makes a man go. That's the way they all come through like. Low cut, see through shirts that make you. That's the way she come through like.
And that is how you play. Camera wasn't even on me.
Hello everybody, and this is The Big Hit, IUP-TV's one and only sports show. The Big Hit consists of a variety of segments we do, which includes Sports Jeopardy, Mount Rushmore, Top 5, and many more. We also analyze, debate, and discuss your favorite sports like football, basketball, baseball, hockey. We've even done UFC and NASCAR. But The Big Hit isn't just your standard in-studio television show. This year, we are teaming up with sports production to get even closer to IUP sports like never before. From halftime interviews with coaches and players to analyzing the games while on the sidelines. If you're a sports fan, The Big Hit is for you. I hope to see you there.
President Barack Obama has finally answered the age-old question, would you rather fight a duck-sized horse or a horse-sized duck? According to Obama, the correct answer is he'd rather fight a horse-sized duck. Is this really the news we're reporting? Is this what our writers are getting paid people to do?
Now it's time for our favorite segment, What's Happening in Florida? This week in Florida, we had a giant alligator swallow... darn it. I'm sorry, Nolan, can we do that again?
Apparently, our news director slash weatherman is out of the office today, so who knows what those idiots in the booth are doing.
I hope nothing bad happened.
It would be good riddance if it did.
Ever since last week, reports have been coming in about a mysterious voice that haunts Philadelphia Street. And some are saying it's the voice of the Jimmy Stewart. Incredible, right? Well, Margaret Reporterson is on location to investigate the strange phenomenon and get some in-person insight to the strange incident.
Thanks, Ruth. I'm here on the scene to talk about an incident that happened with one Indiana man and what he claims is the fabled ghost of Jimmy Stewart. He insists I call him Vanilla Joe, and the other night he claims what he says is a fateful and religious encounter of the ghost of Jimmy Stewart. And now our witness will recall his account of the encounter.
Yes, I'll take this, thank you. I just want to apologize first. My name really isn't Vanilla Joe. That's just what my homies call me. You know how it is down here. So either way, I was minding my own business. I was about to cross the crosswalk, and I hear this voice behind me, and I'm thinking, you want to throw hands? You want to throw hands? I'm not chicken. I'm not afraid. And I look behind me, and there's nobody there. And I'm thinking, whoa, I can talk to ghosts. That's pretty tight. And it's Jimmy Stewart, too. The man, the myth, the legend, the prodigy. And I've been trying to contact him now for a while. I've been using them incenses and the Luigi board. And he just keeps telling me to cross North 7th Street. And it's pissing me off, man. Like, I bought a $25 cross. I thought this was America.
Nice. So I can only begin to understand what you're saying. Now, can you tell us where exactly?
I just saw some ghost hunters a couple of days ago. I was drunkenly on campus. They told me that they'd get to the bottom of this right quick.
Okay, and can you also tell us?
I also want to just say I want to thank my mama for letting me have the opportunity to be on the local news. Thank you, Mama.
Of course, that's good. That's good. Now, can you also?
This is Jimmy Stewart.
The voice
Philadelphia
is Jimmy Stewart's come for revenge.
Sign is on to cross Philadelphia.
Oh, it appears our Joe has found himself a new passion. I'm Margaret Reporterson. Back to you.
Wow, that's some interesting stuff. Thanks, Margaret.
Sure, that sounds believable. As believable as my passion for this job coming back.
More news for your ears after these commercial breaks.
Hey, have you heard of Animation Nation? No? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to take you for a ride. Animation Nation is IUP-TV's newest show, dedicated to breaking down, discussing, and sharing anime and cartoons with the entire campus. Some of our best segments include He Did Nothing Wrong, where our crew debates whether a villain's actions were justified or not, Animation Recommendation, where our highly skilled researcher breaks down popular anime series into bite-sized reviews for you to enjoy. Animation Nation's Top 10, a segment that contains our top 10 picks for any topic, from overpowered characters to the most brutal beatdown. And lastly, our Describes You segment, where we tell you how your favorite anime series and character describes your personality. If you want to see these segments and many, many more, be sure to tune in on Monday nights at 9 p.m.
We need help, we need people, we need Kristen.
Chloe!
Whatever!
Hey Chloe, it's Haley.
And Nolan.
You know, from Witticism at IUP-TV. We were just wondering, would you want to be a producer this year?
We just thought, you'd like the opportunity. It's a really cool, resume build.
Hey guys, what's up?
How does this computer not have Premiere?
So we have no ideas. We don't know what we're doing for a clip show. We need to do
I don't have clips.
Why?
I didn't save any of it.
No.
Last year doesn't count.
Why don't we just call Gage?
Yeah, this is why you're a producer. Yeah.
Hey Gage, so we were just drawing up ideas for the promo, and I was thinking, just like, when you say drastic changes, oh, we're just starting over. Brand new year, yeah. Oh, that'll work.
Hi.
Hey! Matt Ships here with something special just for you. Press Start! Press Start is the most prestigious, hilarious, and entertaining TV show ever seen on air. You want to watch? Here's what you do. Grab a TV, grab a remote, and turn it to... And there you have it. Delicious gaming and nerdy content right there in front of you. Bring the wife, bring the kids, bring your friends, bring your dog, your dad, your mom. Sit them all down and watch Press Start.
I don't mind Press Start, but I really prefer Witticism.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty cool.
Yeah, Press Start's pretty cool.
A Danish artist was commissioned $84,000 to make art, and when the day arrived, he delivered a blank canvas titled, "Take the money and run." I don't know why people are so upset about this. It sounds like a solid business plan to me.
The famed rapper Eminem has now opened up a restaurant called Mom's Spaghetti in Detroit. It's about time. I've been waiting to try that good stuff he sings about for ages now. I'm just about to lose myself in this spicy meatball.
A South Carolina man was arrested when he was found hiding a stolen horse in his bedroom. Apparently a dead giveaway was the horse feces around all over his home. Wow, dude, you really had nowhere else to put a stolen horse? I could think of 3 places just off the top of my head. This is noob talk. Go back to stealing horses when you can play with the big boys, faker. And now, for the weather with someone probably more unqualified than Nolan.
This week in Indiana, we're going to see some scattered thunderstorms with gusts of wind up to 12 miles per hour. We're going to have a high of 69 degrees and a low of 36. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, that's the first time we've actually reported the weather. Maybe Nolan should stay home more often. In our next segment, we'll be checking in with some crew members who needed an extra therapy appointment this week. Somehow, I wasn't invited.
Next.
Hello, Bethany. How are you today?
Hi.
What gets you down?
So a few days ago, I found out that my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend. And what sucks the most is that my best friend is also my roommate. Now, I knew he had someone a few days ago, but I didn't realize it was her until yesterday. But looking back on it, the way the girl said, "That's all right, you'll do better next time," did sound familiar.
Well, an important thing to remember is that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Just like in basketball, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You took a shot with this guy and it sounds like you and your girlfriend came up short. But I do recommend trying to get back on the track. Just shoot your shot with some other guy. And you never know, you might just switch it.
So every time I'm around people, I just get anxious. It's like every time I walk into a room with a ton of people, I can just feel them staring at me and judging me. It's nerve-wracking and I just don't know how to stop feeling this way.
You see, I know what you mean. That reminds me of my first football game. When I walked onto that field, I felt all those eyes on me, just staring and judging. But do you know what happened next?
What?
I got hit and broke my collarbone. After that point, I realized I didn't care what the crowd thought because all I could feel was just excruciating pain. Have you ever broken a bone before?
No.
No wonder you're an anxious weirdo.
So, I work for this producer guy for this comedy show, and he's just so angry and mean. He yells and screams at us, and I honestly don't know how much more I can take. And we don't even do anything wrong, but he's just so mean. I sometimes feel sick to my stomach, even when I think about him.
You know what we call that on the gridiron?
What's the gridiron?
It's tough love. It's tough love. Anytime I would make a mistake on the field, coach would always be there to give me an earful. And sure, he'd yell so close to my face, spit would get in my mouth. But that doesn't mean he doesn't care about you. I bet your producer thinks about you a lot more than he's willing to admit in court.
Really?
Life just sucks, man. I mean, everything is going wrong right now. It's like I can't get a break.
I know what you mean.
You agree?
100%. Last week, I lost every single fantasy football game. I'm in 8 fantasy leagues. Then, on Sunday, I wanted to watch the freaking NFL game on NFL Red Zone. They didn't even have it. I had to watch it on Fox. NFL Red Zone didn't have an NFL game. Oh, and this morning, the quarterback got injured. We might as well just forfeit every single season game because we're not going to win one game without him. So yeah, I feel your struggle.
So, are you writing all this down?
No, I'm preparing for a game. We have to go against a really high-rated school, and I'm just making sure our offensive plays are in motion. So just keep going.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say that, I know I'm not the best boss. I know that. But I try, I do try, and it doesn't, I work and I work and I work, but I get angry. They're just really bad at their jobs, and I'm worried that if I can't cool it a little bit, I'm not gonna be able to keep the job, and then if I fail, then I'm gonna have to go work with my dad again and maybe be a dog food taster. I don't want to taste dog food.
Well, you can't be afraid to try new things. When I first started playing football, I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. But when I stepped onto that field and just took it all in, that's when I knew I found my purpose.
Wow, and yet, here you are, listening to other people's problems instead of playing football because you're never good enough.
20 push-ups.
Excuse me?
I said 20 push-ups. You hard of hearing? You son of a
No, I'm not hard of hearing. Okay, I'm gonna
get on the ground. I'm gonna get on the ground. Right now.
I'm doing them.
That is how we're supposed to
What
do
is happening right now?
Are you stupid or something?
No, I'm not stupid. It's why I'm a therapist.
Okay, I'm not gonna get better push-ups than you. She's been dead for 20 years.
She could.
Joey, why are you a therapist? Aren't you supposed to be doing sports? That was the only part of this damn show I liked.
Oh, sorry, Candy. I just wasn't feeling it anymore. I just really wanted to dip my toe into...
No time for that, Joey. It's news time up in here. There's a brand new church service in Defiance, Missouri, and guess where it's held? That's right, a bar. Bet you didn't see that one coming. Good News Brewing is a bar and brewery that also hosts a church service and uses its beer to introduce new bargoers to Jesus. What a time to be alive when all you need is a beer, the gang, and God.
A missing man is found when he drunkenly joined his own search party asking, "Who are we looking for?" While his search party of friends claimed to be relieved, they for some reason weren't able to pinpoint that he was with them for at least a few hours. And to that I say, maybe they were never really friends at all.
Next up, we have a brand new segment. Two of our in-house media interns will be giving their insight on news in the movie industry.
Hello, and welcome back to what basically is Hawk Talk with movies. Here we review movie flops and take a closer look at why they failed. This is actually a pre-review as the movie and the trailer have not come out yet. But the cast list has, and it's already disappointing. In case you don't know what we're talking about, it's this. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're not too happy about the casting. So I brought it upon myself and Noah to fix it. So let's get started on our list of better actors.
First off, I think Jimmy Zoppi should replace Kevin Richardson as Kamek. His voice is perfect. He's also got experience sending people to the Shadow Realm, and Kamek has that wand that would do the same thing.
Well, on the topic of bad guys, I'll throw in my next recast. I think Steve Wolf should play Bowser. The guy's filmography, incredible. He's been in like 10 different films. Just from his performances alone, I think he'd be great.
You know, Tom, when I think of video game assholes, Cranky Kong definitely comes to mind. And the guy I think best matches up with Cranky Kong's attitude would be Norm Macdonald.
Oh, absolutely.
The dry wit that Norm could have put through would have been great.
Absolutely, absolutely. I gotta say though, Seth Rogen has definitely ruined Donkey Kong for me. I was playing one of the games and I was just hearing the Rogen laugh, and it just ruined my gameplay. I really feel like Chris Sabat would have worked way better as the voice of Donkey Kong. His voice it's perfect again.
Perfect. I think we need to address the terrible casting they did to my boy Toad. I mean, come on.
You done messed up, Mario!
Keegan-Michael Key.
Oh, God, yeah.
Disgusting. I think Marshall Bruce Mathers III should and could play an even better Toad.
Well, since you're talking about terrible castings, let's talk about Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. I honestly feel like Peach could have been played by anybody and it would have made a better performance.
I know.
They seriously couldn't have chosen a worse actor. I mean, the homeless guy in the street could play a more convincing Peach. It's disgusting what they've done to her character.
And last but not least, we have the casting of Charlie Day as Luigi and Chris Pratt as Mario. Now, Charlie Day Day, we can both agree is a good choice.
Absolutely,
But
yes.
Chris Pratt, Captain Lou Albano, must be rolling in his pasta-filled grave. Now, after a lot of debating and terrible life choices later, Thomas and I both agree that Mario should be played by Danny DeVito. Danny and Charlie are an amazing duo in Always Sunny, and we both imagine that Danny as Mario would be golden.
Now, please enjoy this video of how we imagine our Mario casting. Thank you very much for tuning in.
I never meant to give you mushrooms, girl. I never meant to bring you to my world. But now you're sitting in the corner crying.
Long time no see! Having fun yet? Here I go!
This is great!
You know, with Hitler, the more I learn about that guy, the more I don't care for him.
Dear Mario.
You know, the liquor makes us do crazy.
What? What are you doing here?
What's up, Rockstar Games? It's your favorite
Bowser.
We're looking forward to GTA 6. Let's go, Rockstar.
Whoa, back off! We work very well together, okay? But Bruce, do some!
I don't even know what to say after that.
Good thing you don't have to, because that's all the time we have for today.
Thank God, we're finally done.
Thank you for tuning into this episode of Witticism Worldwide. I'm Ruth Beesbury.
And I'm Candy Apple. You stay uncomfortable, Indiana.
I also am not as fatigued from doing 5 push-ups as I thought I would be. I also am not as fatigued from doing 5 push-ups as I thought I would be. I also am not as fatigued from doing 5 push-ups as I thought I would be.
Therapy session! This is what this is for! I don't know. She probably could. I'm not really athletic.
Hi, I have no idea what I'm supposed to say because I didn't read the script.
Breaking news! Witticism's very own... What am I supposed to say there?
I don't know. Did you want to do that?
I don't know.
All right, mic check.
So I don't know. Today's been weird. You know, started off all right.
You're good.
The actor there said before.
So that's how this is gonna go. All right.
Mic check. Yeah. Mic check. Yo. What's up? Yeah. That's what I like to hear.
John, thank you so much.
I think you're doing okay.
I think you're doing okay, yeah.
I think
we're
getting
pretty
there.
good.
Yeah. We're getting there.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know
to be
either. There was a
honest. I
long high
like-
five.
I have a disability. You can't throw out typos like that on me, all right?
We have not up an outro yet. This is
Yeah.